Good day, everyone. It's kind of gray and windy and chilly today. Well, not really chilly, it's pretty mild actually. And I hadn't really planned on making a video, especially now. I'm going through some clearings myself, and I think that's why they wanted me to kind of mention something about this whole clearing idea. And as we ascend, many of us ask, why are we noticing things more that are negative? If I'm raising my vibration, why am I seeing more of this? And it's because really it's just becoming more noticeable. As you ascend, all of these things start to become more painful to us. When you see these negative things happening, it hurts more because we know what love is and can be. And it's almost more painful sometimes. And as we ascend, we also kind of go through these clearings where we're shedding old ideas and old beliefs, and we're human vessels, and these human vessels react to these ideas in a variety of ways. And a lot of it's shedding resistance, and we know that all disease is from being diseased, being not at ease with who we are. When you're not yourself, it creates a lack of ease within yourself and creates resistance. And in that resistance is how we create disease. Whether it be inflammation, which of course we know inflammation causes pretty much every disease. And when you're inflamed, it's just because you're not in harmony with yourself. You're not in harmony with who you truly are. And your body responds in kind, whether it's pain or disease. And the longer you've been doing it, and the more you've been resisting, the louder it knocks. The louder it knocks in pain and disease. And so we often get to these like cold-like symptoms and flu-like symptoms when we're releasing these old ideas and these old beliefs. That's part of what what Reiki energy does, is it clears you and cleanses you, and it opens your body for the new energies and the new frequencies. And as you do that, you have to let go of these old toxins. Toxins are not only physical, they're spiritual, and spiritual toxins come out in physical ways. And even now, since having been newly introduced to Reiki and attunements, I've noticed that I'm actually doing a lot of clearing. This whole week I've been very stuffy and cough and sore throat, and and we can tell ourselves it's from viruses or whatever, but which may very well be, but it's because we're not as strong as we can be, because we're not living our authentic selves. And when you're not living your authentic self, you can't be as strong, and your immunities aren't as strong. And you also, when you're not yourself, you're not typically doing the things that you would normally do to be at your complete health. You're not eating right, drinking enough water. You're not doing the things you do that you would do if you were of healthy mind, body, and spirit. We don't breathe enough. I mean, we shallow breathe all day long, so much that at the end of the day, we have such lack of oxygen in our bodies, we wonder why we're so tired. And it's because we're not breathing. We're not fully breathing a complete full breath, because we are in this constant state of heightened stress and reaction, rather than being consciously acting, breathing with intention. So that's why often they'll remind us when we see the time on the clock that we like, whether it's 11:11 or your 222, whatever number resonates with you, is time to remind ourselves to take a moment, take a breath. You know that you're in harmony with your path, your reality, your authentic self at that moment. So just take a breath and remember to thank yourself for that. Thank your higher self for letting you see that minute. And take 3 deep, slow breaths. Remind yourself that you're present in what you're doing. We're often thinking about 7 things while we're doing a task. And it really isn't beneficial to any part of any of those fractals. So becoming enlightened or ascending or more spiritual, it's not just about finding the answers and coming and being the answers. It's about just navigating this three-dimensional reality in the best way we can, knowing that it doesn't need to be painful, it doesn't need to be hard. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be easy and fun. And they're reminding us how to do that. And the more healthy you feel, the more willing your body is to go navigate these fun new things. Like right now, I'm finding new ways to navigate through the forest here, and I'm always looking for a new path, a new way, a new perspective, to see something from a new point of view. And it seems to generate an energy in us when we do something like that. It's exciting to do something different, to try something a different way and go outside of the way you normally do things. It's just fun. It enlivens your cells and your synapses in your brain, and it gets you to think differently and get caught in a big rose bush. Ouch. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm free. Even that, catching a rose bush, I now, instead of like getting irritated at little things like that, I laugh and I say, hi, rose bush, because I know you're telling me hi. You're getting my attention. You want to say hello to me too, just like I want to say hello to you and these awesome trees and these great vines. I mean, wow. And if I wouldn't have come this way, I wouldn't have seen this. No matter where you live, nature is amazing, and it's got great information for us. You look at something and all of a sudden something new dawns on you, or that answer comes to you when you're finally quiet, when your mind's finally quiet enough to just hear your guides talking to you. And when you send love and gratitude to all the other fractals of yourself and all the other timelines, you literally can feel it reflecting back to you. You'll definitely feel the ripple of love surging through you in gratitude. When you send it out, you will feel it. You'll feel it come back to you. Millionfold. For you are feeling all of them, feeling your gratitude and love and sending it back to you. So all pain, all illness, is ourselves telling ourselves what we need to do to become our authentic selves, to be in harmony with who we are. Intentionally creating rather than unintentionally creating. Because when it's unintentional creation, when it's just our mind wandering, we don't create the reality we prefer because it's not clear. So I ask for clarity. Knowing they'll show me. This is a magnificent time, a magnificent, great time of change. As we approach the new moon, the energies are strong. And this new moon in Sagittarius, at the same time, the sun is in Sagittarius, brings out the gifts in all of us. the sages, the philosophers, the artists, the painters, the musicians, the dancers, the teachers. All knowledge from the galactic center comes rushing toward us, all of us feeling and seeing what we've never known ourselves to be before, what we are capable of. You are all of those things. And this energy coming up on 12/12 and the convergence of this sun and the moon and the knowledge of the galactic center will bring you even closer to being able to contact those in all other realms simply by intention. It is always the case simply by intention. But the idea and the beliefs that you can now do this will become a part of you, a knowing, a remembering. For you're really not learning anything new. You're just remembering what you've already known, what you've always known in your heart, in your cells, in your DNA. Every time you look at the stars and you know your family's out there, that's the pull, the call. That's your internal cellular phones ringing. Your families are calling you. Because you've been calling them, they're answering now. So clear your energy, cleanse your bodies, be in harmony. Ask your body what foods to eat for its highest good, which serves the good of the all. Ask how you can raise your vibration and listen for the answers, for it will always tell you. Ask it what it needs to eat and drink and do and feel and hear and smell to be in harmony. Let it unlock the doors within you. And when you start shedding this, you are shedding a skin like a snake sheds its skin. Layers and layers of old beliefs and ideas and thoughts that never belong to you, allowing shiny new skin to emerge and breathe and shine in brilliance, in your own colors. Show your own colors now. It's your time to shine in your colors, not the ones that were painted for you. Rinse them off and start over. It's a new energy, it's a new time, and it's the age of Aquarius. Truly of light, of harmony and understanding. Trust. It's about trust. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your heart, trusting your instincts, trusting the messages that are coming. Because once you trust becomes knowing. And once you know, your life is never the same. Once you know, you will always walk in the harmony of your own light. For you will never question and you will never compare. For comparison truly is the thief of all joy. For we are all unique for a reason. We all have a frequency, a unique vibrational frequency for a reason. When you compare yourself, you close off the vision. You narrow your vision in that you cannot see all the other aspects that you are. When you compare yourself to another, you close your own doors. Ask your heart what it wants to tell you. Ask your heart what it wants to say to the world. And it will show you by excitement. It'll show you by synchronicity. It will show you in every moment by what brings you the highest joy in that moment. And take it without expectation as far as you can take it. And you'll be very surprised at the places it will lead you. So in this now, your spirit guides, our families, our extraterrestrial families, the angels, the higher dimensional entities, they're all with us, watching, loving, sending us gratitude, sending appreciation, sending us messages. Know that they are with you now and always, and all you must do is ask for them to assist you in your everyday endeavors. Treat them as a friend or a family member, for they are your friends and your family. Speak to them as you would speak to your best friend. Equal ground. You love your best friend because you can be yourself. You can be all that you are, and they can be themselves and be all that they are with no judgment. That is all they ask, nothing more. Noyalua kaila anamala hasaniana koha eliasotolua. Mi inana soala kapala ayana kiaka. Toyolua katabale oraka shiana naso. Siliata kalioka maloaha. Mi inana noala kapaya kasa talia kanora. Nina la aloa katia. Mina malora kakia taluka paya bayina naso. Aloa palia kokoya kabaliana noa kokoya palua anayana. Ayo kuasa, ayo maliasa siana. Titi alokura kapa anti aloa kapua saniana wako. Mihaya laraha sialoa kania noa halia suha. Hiala hina halahatu. Hina hilahi. Amalia suraha si halahino alahitu. Hila. When you stand against the wind, you feel its resistance. When you walk with it at your back, you feel it pushing you toward. You feel it pushing you toward the goal. But the goal is joy. Let these winds of change push you to your joy. Ride the wind like you ride a wave. For the gift of life is change. Nalora kamala soyo akaniana situ kayu wala yasakana mara hasonoko akatiso. Pila kalanana asotolua. We are harmony. Mahalo. Namaste.